Hey, well, I know that it's hard to get you to believe me, but I just want you to know that if you're ever feeling down or depressed, and you just feel like everything's wrong with your life and you want it to stop, just know that there are people there for you, whether you're aware of it or not. It's a really hard time for you, I promise you. It just takes time and a little bit of effort. I know you won't believe me at first, but you just have to have a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope. If you're listening to this, just know that I believe in you. You can do it. Hey, well, I know that it's hard to get you to believe me, but I just want you to know that if you're ever feeling down or depressed, and you just feel like everything's wrong with your life and you want it to stop, just know that there are people there for you, whether you're aware of it or not. It's a really hard time for you, I promise you. It just takes time and a little bit of effort. I know you won't believe me at first, but you just have to have a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope. If you're listening to this, just know that I believe in you. You can do it. want you to know that if you're ever feeling down or depressed, and you just feel like everything's wrong with your life and you want it to stop, just know that there are people there for you, whether you're aware of it or not. It's a really hard time for you, but I promise you, it just takes time and a little bit of effort. I know you won't believe me at first, but you just have to have a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope. If you're listening to this, just know that I believe in you. You can do it. Hey, well, I know that it's hard to get you to believe me, but I just want you to know that if you're ever feeling down or depressed, and you just feel like everything's wrong with your life and you want it to stop, just know that there are people there for you, whether you're aware of it or not. It's a really hard time for you, but I promise you, it just takes time and a little bit of effort. I know you won't believe me at first, but you just have to have a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope. If you're listening to this, just know that I believe in you.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Rise of Patience. I'm here with Dave.
Hey guys.
If you all can hear us properly, then we can start the game. Um, oh, shit. Okay, here we go. Here's our first game between PLA and Steppe nomads. So Dave, what's your experience with these players, and have you played with them before?
Well, I only know Earth Dirty from Nomad. I only saw Old Cat play STD, so I don't know how he goes. The others are unknown to me.
Okay, so Werewolf Man, I've seen him play with mouse, and he was not very good, if I remember. So, with that I mean he's perfect for Rise of Plebs. Just a second, I need to take care of something.
Hey, well, I know that it's hard to get you to
So
believe
guys,
me,
we are.
but I just want you
I'm
to
on a
know
different
that if
computer
you're
right
ever
now. That's why
feeling
there'll be
down
some
or depressed,
missing things.
and you
Maybe
just
just
feel
4 minutes
But
of work.
What's wrong with your life and you want
So
it to
just
stop.
forgive me for this time.
Just know that there are people there for you, whether you're aware of it or not. It's a really hard
And I think we are
promise.
ready. Okay,
It just takes time and
let's go. So on this side we have Old Dirty as the Aztecs. They're big Aztecs, and Regazor as Lakota. Now this is very interesting that the PLA team did not ban Lakota. What they banned was Germans, Inca, Japanese, Turks, Mongols. I'm still okay with these 5 bans, but sometimes Lakota is even stronger than the ones that were banned. What do you think?
especially on Sahara, I would definitely have Lakota over Inca. Their speed is very decisive.
Oh yeah. And the other team, Steppe Nomads, have banned same Japanese, Turks, Mongols, Germans. These 4 nations are same for both sides. It's just that they have banned Lakota instead of Inca. Nobody picked Inca on this side. It's Iroquois and British. I think both these nations are good uh, for this side here, PLA. I'm also okay with Aztecs and Lakota. So I think this should be a fair matchup.
I probably would have picked something else instead of British.
Okay. So I like British because you can go despot with them, but yeah, maybe these guys could have picked Inca or Persians, Indians. I like those nations as well. Um,
I think their main disadvantage is their start. They are very slow.
oh, hold
But
on a second. I
they
want
can.
wait. Is the screen not full? I think a part of the game is getting cut off by the. Oh, I see what's happening here. Just hold on, guys. Um, hold on, I'll pause. Yeah, this is a problem. That's why I don't like streaming on any other computer. I'll make it 1080 and then we'll continue.
Oh, the bottom of the screen is cut off. I see now.
Yeah. So okay, let's see. Let's continue. So on this side for PLA old cats team, they have got horses, diamonds, cotton, and salt. Salt, yeah, definitely they'll get the salt. So these are amazing rares for a rush. And they've also got nice nations for a rush. British, I think British is an excellent accessory nation. If you have a strong nation like Iroquois and the British can provide you with archers, there's nothing better than that. Guys,
British went.
I'll just pause once more. It looks like there is some technical problem. Hopefully, this will be the last technical problem we have.
I know it's hard to get you to believe me, but I just want you to know that if you're ever feeling down or depressed, and you just feel like everything's wrong with your life and you want it to
Alright.
stop, just know that there are people there for you.
So let's continue. So yeah, you were saying something.
Yeah, the Brits went military, but the Aztec player went civ. It's an interesting choice.
There is, but then with the civic, the Aztec player was able to deny the woodcutter camp for Iroquois. I think that was a very good choice there. Oh yeah, he's got everything. He's just getting he's just getting military and he's almost maxing out his eco. He's got everything, man. Really nice. Really, that's why I feel Lakota is the most feared nation in Nomad, even more than Japanese.
Yes, because not only they are very fast, but they can build anywhere on the map. So on a Sahara map like this, he can deny most of the rare resources. And he can raid anywhere he wants.
Oh yeah. And also they can take ruins away from the opponents. That also helps a lot. And I see that Old Cat is even raiding with a villager. That's a very nice raid. It's costing him a lot of resources, very likely, but he has completely shut down all production for Old Dirty.
Yes, the Aztec player denied the wood for the Iroquois player, but this is actually hurting him more because his eco is completely shut down.
Yep. And what do you think about Aztecs in Nomad? I love Aztecs in Standard, but I've not had very good experience with Aztecs in early games. In the late games, they usually own.
My only problem with them is the same as with the Brits. They don't have any early bonuses, so they are one of the slowest nations.
Oh,
But
yeah.
if they can get some kills in classical, then it can get very good for them.
Mm-hmm.
They are about the top of the mid tier for me.
Okay. And dude, I feel bad for Old Cat. He spent so much resources attacking Old Dirty, but Regazor now is raiding him, and Werewolf is not in any condition to help. He already lost that woodcutter camp. He made a woodcutter camp near London in a very exposed place.
Now Blue is also getting his woodcutter there in the center.
Yeah, and that woodcutter camp in the center, I'll be surprised if it doesn't get raided. The PLA team I think they had a very good start because, you see, Old Dirty only has 4 farms.
Yeah, one of them got raided.
Yeah, Old Cat was able to destroy one of the farms. That was a very nice trick because according to the rules, you are not allowed to take cities, but you are allowed to destroy buildings or anything you want. Old Dirty is building a tower. I just see there's a tower being placed. I'm at 920, and this tower will be, if it gets completed, then it's going to be very difficult to take out for the PLA team. Already there's a tower on the other side by Regazor. And funny thing is that Old Cat has a lot of units in this barracks close, so he can deny this tower. Yeah, but then once Old Cat completes Civic, this tower will be in his territory.
Yeah, and also he's getting a tower just outside the range of the Lakota tower, but he's British, so his tower will be able to fire at the other one.
Oh yeah.
It's a pro move.
Oh man, and that tower is already in Old Cat's territory.
I think he could just raise it right now with the hoplites if he wants to.
Yeah, he could just, and he has 3 hoplites there. There's another tower from Regazor which is also in Old Cat's territory. Oh, no more. Somewhere Gems has been used. Let me find out where is Gems. Yeah, Gems. These guys have nice rares, man. They've got diamonds, silver, gems. That's very heavy on the wealth.
It looks like the Lakota player is way ahead of everyone. He researched military too even before aging, and he's still way ahead.
This is anybody watching this. That's why you should take Lakota very seriously. Lakota is just too strong in Nomad, and with the amount of ruins that Regazor got, 400 ruins, that's more than everybody else combined. Actually, that's more than everybody else combined multiplied by 2. So it's going to be difficult to take out Regasaur now. I don't know what's Werewolf doing here. Werewolf is trying something not very effective, but he's also aging. And at this rate, I'll just assume that Regasaur is going to either take the city of Liverpool or London very soon. He's already making siege. He's got one. He's making the second one. He has army as well. Oh man.
I'm sorry, you are cutting out a lot now.
Okay, is it better now?
A bit.
I'll just increase the mic volume. Hold on. Okay, is it? I hope it's better now. Let's go. Alright, Regasaur is destroying the tower at Liverpool. So, by the way, what do you think about Regasaur and Old Dirty as a team? I have not played with Regasaur in a very long time, so I don't know how good he is, but it looks like he's playing really well.
Sorry, I can't hear you again.
Oh, yes. Oh man,
It's
something's
something
wrong
with
the
Skype,
internet.
I think, because the stream is fine.
Okay. So yeah, old cat here. Well, he is not going to age in some time. Either he has to skip science 1. Oh, and Old Dirty is already aging. He skipped science 1 consciously. I think Old Dirty will build a wonder. Werewolf is also doing fine. He's getting a spot. And this city of Malinalco and the Old Dirty, that's very vulnerable. That city could go down.
One good thing for Old Cat is he is behind, but he has a lot of units, so
Yeah, and
he
he's
will be
British,
able to
and he's
defend.
British. Those British archers are super strong, man.
Dakota player is losing his tower.
Oh yeah,
It's tied to attrition.
and those sieges are not. They've been idle for a long time, and that's a very questionable place to be attacking the lumber camp. He should move these sieges towards towards his own territory instead of attacking from there. Oh man, I think this could have been game over right now. But if Regasaur just attacked the city of Liverpool with some army, but he is getting, he's getting a little overconfident. He's trying to go
He
civic
has
too.
a lot of resources stocked up.
Oh
he's
yeah,
losing the
400
siege.
food, man, 400 food. Oh wait a second, man. That was just a diversion. Look at that. There's actually a second. There's another base in Werewolf's territory, and he's got Despot. And that was nice. That was nice. I really wish that Regasaur had used those 2 sieges a little more instead of losing them already. But this looks very promising, man. As long as Old Dirty here can bring enough infantry, that should be all right. And what are you doing, man? Old Dirty has got 6 light infantry here. He's trying to attack the second city.
Move troops here.
He's going
But
too deep into his territory.
Yeah, and
This is very-
with
very
Iroquois,
dangerous.
this is very risky, man. He doesn't have a government either, so he cannot use force march or anything. And meanwhile, Regasaur is building a lot of units to attack on Onondaga. Oh man, this is very close. This is very close. No militia, no tower from Werewolf, man. So he cannot use militia right now.
Oh, I didn't even see that Lakota player built on the side.
Oh, you did not see that? Oh man.
I just noticed now. There's
Yeah, that was a very clever
So,
move. Although I think he should make another barracks. Look at how many units are queued on that barrack. That's 6 units.
wow, they captured. I'm a bit behind. I just saw the capital being taken.
Okay, so here is 15 minute 40 seconds, and Old Dirty is probably coming. Oh yeah, Old Dirty is coming there with an ambush. He is coming with an ambush. I don't know if that's a wise thing to do or not, because anyway he just broke his ambush. Oh, they recaptured the city, but not for too long, man. Regazor has got a lot of units, and it is Old Dirty, I believe, who got the plunder. Oh yeah, it's him who got the plunder. So he is also building a wonder. Hopefully he'll make enough army. And at this time, if these guys take the second city for werewolf, then he's dead. It's permanently dead. Oh no, city is captured. Some very questionable decisions by Old Dirty, not building siege, and instead he built 4 barracks.
That's great.
Regazor captures the city again, and this is another problem of losing your city by Lakota player. You lose all those farms.
I think it's over.
Yeah, it's very likely over. That's
Outcat lost his army.
oh yeah, and Werewolf Man is about to lose his. Okay, there goes. That's the first game. Actually, that's a very fast game, and I think Regazor could have finished this game even maybe 2 minutes earlier, uh, if he did not try to attack Liverpool and just started with his ambush from behind. That was a very good one.
It was actually a quite good use of Lakota.
That was really a good use, and he built 4 sieges in this game. That's a lot of resources spending. So that makes it a 1-0. We'll be back with the second game, guys.
Hey, well, I know that it's hard to get you to believe me, but I just want you to know that if you're ever feeling down or depressed, and you just feel like everything's wrong with your life and you want it to stop, just know that there are people there for you, whether you're aware of it or not. It's a really hard time for you, I promise you. It just takes time and a little bit of effort. I know you won't believe me at first, but you just have to have a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope. If you're listening to this, just know that I believe in you. You can do it.
This is the second game, and It looks like PLA has chosen Himalayas. If you guys remember, then the loser picks the map. Second map has to be a land map, any map up to loser's choice. The third map is a water map up to the losers, and every time it's a loser's map choice. Only the third map has to be restricted to a sea map. Um, let's look at the nations. We got Iroquois and French from the steppe nomads versus Romans and Inca for PLA. And Inca is a great nation for this map. I really like the choice of map and nation for PLA.
Inca and Romans, two very gold-heavy nations. They
Yeah,
are very good for fast medieval age boom.
that's right, man. And in this map, this is very restrictive because of the mountains, so you can't kill your opponent early. Um, for the other team, Iroquois and French, I think those nations are fine if the PLA and steppe nomads are very close to each other. Then it's possible that the French and Iroquois can double one of them because both of these nations are offensive.
French might be the best nation to be offensive on this map. Because you cannot kill very fast anyway, but once you get your eco rolling and the units rolling, French are very, very hard to stop.
Oh yeah, and with that healing, really, and I see that two players have got their cities up early. Regazor and Old Cat both have built their cities. Wolf and Old Dirty are still there, but Old Dirty and Wolf are far away considerably. Or no, maybe not. Maybe not. I think
they are pretty far.
Regazor and Old Cat will eventually come closer, and depends on where Old Cat builds his city. Maybe they'll be close enough for the French player to attack. On this side, Werewolf Man and Old Dirty, they seem far away, but at the same time, Werewolf has a more open area for his second city, so there'll be more chances of aggression.
Yep. There's
Uh,
that big mountain, but to the left, it's quite open.
yeah. And so this is the starting of the game. Let's fast forward to around time when somebody goes military. Actually, these guys have also got cotton, salt. Regazor has got cotton and salt. He also had horses. Oh, this time they are the one with all three rares, and papyrus as well.
Red and purple are doing a better job at scouting. They have more villagers.
Oh man, yeah, that's a very nice scouting pattern by Old Dirty and Regazor. Those they still have less ruins than the PLA team. PLA
It's weird.
hasn't scouted as much, but they got more ruins. Just they got lucky in this game.
Well, they still know more about the enemy territory and stuff, so it was still worth it.
Oh yeah.
You have
And
to
here,
scout.
and check this out. Here's Regazor. He finds out about Old Cat City, and he's trying to deny it. And Old Cat is way ahead. He has Commerce 1, Civic 1. He's already building a city compared to Regazor, who's only now getting his Civic. Oh man, that villager will not kill in time now. That city will go up. I'm at the 7-minute time mark. Werewolf Man is also slightly slow. Only now he's getting his Civic 1. Man, I think Inca should be killed as soon as possible. Very likely in the early second age, because in the late game they become a big problem. And on this map where there's plenty of metal and mines, you don't want the the Inca player to survive for too long.
Yeah, on this map they always have the maximum gold income possible. You cannot stop them from having that.
And check this out, Regazor is here. He's building his second city on top of Old Dirty's second city. I think their plan seems to be to double Werewolf Man. Maybe they found out that Werewolf Man is slightly weaker, or maybe it's just because he's Inca. But whatever the reason, that they're doing the right thing. They want to kill these two early.
It might not have been the best idea to build city there. It would have been enough to build the military buildings, because now the opponents can see what they are doing.
Yeah, that's also right. So now Old Cat. Well, Old Cat has already built his city towards Regazor, so he can't do much. But let's see.
I
Maybe
feel like the diamonds will be an important point in the game.
Oh yeah, I see.
Not so much for the Romans and Incans, but for the other two nations, it's very nice gold income.
Oh yeah, and the Inca player is using diamonds. That's just funny. How much gold does the Inca player want?
Yeah, that's the only rare he's using.
Oh yeah, and on this side, Old Cat is using salt, and sad that Regazor does not know about salt. The Romans with salt is also deadly, man. Those heavy infantry, they are already cheaper for Romans, and if they get this salt, maybe Despot as well, it's just too much heavy infantry spam. And a Werewolf Man is building a tower. He has skipped military. I mean, he skipped getting a barracks. Oh no, dude, do you see this? I am at 938, and there are two barracks that's going to be built very close to each other.
By who?
There's Old Dirty and Werewolf Man, and their borders. They're going to build these. Old Dirty has already built his barracks, and I think Werewolf Man will probably lose this barracks if Old Dirty builds his in right time.
Oh yeah, he could deny the barracks, but
oh man, dude,
his reaction time.
Yeah, he should send these villagers. That was a very slow reaction. He could have easily denied it. Right now, I'm not sure. Oh shit! No. Oh man, that's so bad. That barrack should have been denied.
It could have been denied easily.
Yeah. Old Dirty was probably looking somewhere else.
There are 4 merchants on diamonds, and Regazor is just raiding them now.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Regazor is here. He's raiding. I think even right now, the Werewolf Man could still lose this barracks just through heavy infantry raids.
Oh, the O30 is getting a tower there.
Oh, nice one, really nice one.
I don't think the opponent can stop it.
Oh no, he doesn't even have enough units, and there are 4 villagers building that, so it will go up for sure.
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't mean to. But the Roman player is building a fort behind the Inca player's base.
Oh, nice! That is a very nice one there.
Although the game doesn't allow you to build it close to the city for an ally, but it still might help him. I think
that fort could have been built near Werewolf Man's barracks. That would be very funny.
Could have pushed all those buildings on attrition, or even just close to the diamonds. That would have been good as well.
Oh yeah, and for now there is still a fort, and do these guys know about it? Oh, even dude, just look at that. That fort is so far behind. It still was able to do a border push. That these buildings
the barracks. And
Old
the
Dirty
player just pointed out that there is a fort, and it just completely overtook the territory from blue.
Oh man,
funny.
and Old Dirty needs to get his third city here soon.
You okay over there?
So that he needs to get this territory, its second city, so that he doesn't lose these two buildings. Also, if he builds his second city, third city, he also gets bison.
Oh, Dirt event commerce too with Silk. That's nice.
Oh yeah, going despot with Iroquois and French, that is the ideal case scenario.
Although he's not feeling his 150 food, which he could easily do.
Yeah, he should use the bison. And you're right, he does have a second city. He only has 5 farms. He could easily fill that 150 commerce gap. Meanwhile, I forgot to mention there is Sermon and Phantom in the chat. Hello guys. And this looks like a good preparation for a double. Check this out. Old Dirty and Regazor are building their whole base again near Bison. And this time, the way these units are facing, it looks like they are going towards Old Cat, which I believe is a very good idea, because Old Cat would not be expecting that.
None of these players are getting universities. I think it's a pattern we will see a lot in this tournament.
Old Cat got a university at Rome just now, and Werewolf Man got a university, but he's not making scholars yet. For the French and Iroquois players, oh yeah, they do, and these guys are going to Rome. I think if they don't mess it up in whatever way they can mess it up, Rome will fall down for sure. There is no tower. Old Cat is not even. The Old Cat doesn't have a single unit in his area.
Oh yeah, this attack could be a very bad idea, but there is no militia or barracks.
Oh, he
so
has barracks.
It could still work.
He has barracks as Constantinople. That was a very big mistake by Old Dirty. He came in before Regazor, so he gave more time for reaction.
Yeah, they should attack at the same time.
Oh yeah, and right now Old Cat is building his third city.
Humanity!
And Old Cat was not expecting this. Oh man, that was a good attack by you guys. Yeah, always build a tower.
Doesn't matter where you build it, just build one, because militia is crucial for defending.
Although I don't think this militia would have helped at all. There are 2 armies, but still, maybe later on when Werewolf comes back with some army, then they could have.
Well, at least
defended.
He could have taken it back, but
yeah.
Now he cannot.
Oh yeah, man, he cannot take it back now.
Werewolfman is trying to take the red capital, but it's fortified and he doesn't have siege.
Yep. I'm at 1532 here, and these guys are trying to take the second city for Old Cat. Good thing that Old Cat has a third city, so he won't be instantly eliminated. And check these out. These scholars are trying to karate chop the army, and they are killing the units.
Well, if you don't have militia, then.
Oh yeah, and this is weird. I think they whatever Red is doing, Regazor is doing here, he did not have to do this. He lost so many units for nothing. He should have just stayed back at Rome and try to defend it. And what is Werewolf Man doing? He's trying to take this tours without siege.
He's just making siege now, but it's too late. Old Cat will get the tower, and he is using his militia, but it might be too late.
That was a super bad decision. The city of Rome will be assimilated very soon. Old Dirty has 5 units here, so he should be able to survive for some time. Still no scholars by werewolf, and as you said, yes, we're going to be seeing this as a pattern in this tournament, very likely. No university yet, but Old Dirty is just now getting a university. He got the plunder. Man, this is so weird that every time Old Dirty gets the plunder while Regazor reduces the city.
Oh, he got attrition, so Old Cat's militia just burned.
Move troops here.
Oh, wait, I did not see that.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
a
yeah,
bit
you're
ahead.
probably a little ahead. I see. Yeah, he did get attrition, and these militia, they experience more attrition than normal units.
Yeah, I think it's like 4 or double. It's either 4 times as much or double the range.
Oh, it's 4
because
times.
normally it would show 2 at next to the attrition,
Mm-hmm.
but for militia it's 8.
Yep.
I don't know the exact mechanics for the attrition, but it's greatly increased for the militia.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, here, whatever Wolfman is trying, I think he should have just tried to help Old Dirty, because he's not getting the city of Tours. Old Dirty has his army. Regazor has his own army. These guys will, and Regazor is sending his siege only to capital of Cusco. I don't like this idea. These siege could get killed by a single unit if Blue finds out about these siege. But anyway, yeah, this is game over, man.
Doesn't matter now. Yep.
Yeah, this is game over.
Unless the Inca player can take the capital, he should just help his teammate, because 2v1 is not winnable.
Oh yeah, 6 seconds. So Old Cat is out. Werewolfman has a decent army there. I think he may be able to capture the capital, but there are 2 towers behind it. Then there's a lot of units as well. No militia from Regazor. Another problem is Werewolfman needs to move his units closer. Oh, he takes the capital. He takes the capital.
Unfortunately, his capital is undefended.
Oh yeah. I also assume there's no militia. No militia research here.
Even with militia, he would not hold it.
Yeah, that's a very strong army. And since he's the only one remaining, he gets only 3 minutes to take back his capital, while Regazor gets 5 minutes.
Hey, check out the timer.
Yep, that's it. That's it. That was nice, and I think we have just not been able to see how Old Cat and Werewolfman really are doing, because every time Old Dirty and Regazor has this nice teamwork, because of which they are able to capture the capital before even we think about the skills of the opponent team. I still have no idea how good Werewolfman or Old Cat is in Nomad.
They get almost the same ruins.
Yep. Yeah, they got the same ruins. So this was a very nice one by Iroquois and French player, because by default I would give the advantage to Inca and Romans for on this map, but these guys did a amazing teamwork there. So guys, we'll be back with the third game soon. Yeah, they doubled really nicely.
I think the PLA team expected to get doubled on Inca side. That's why Old Cat didn't protect himself.
Oh yeah. They should have seen that coming, man. But again, super teamwork by these two.
His forward city by French really worked out in their favor, because they thought that the Inca player would get doubled, but it was the Roman player.
Yeah, and you know what? Because of this forward city, Regazor did not have to build towards Old Cat, and because of that, he was far away, and Old Cat could not attack him early either. So I think overall, it all just worked out. a really nice one. I'm sure these guys practice doubles like all the time before starting this tournament. Oh man, a nice game. So this is 2-0 score now. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Actually, I need 5 minutes, Dave. Okay, see you.
Okay.
Hey, well, I know that it's hard to get you to believe me, but I just want you to know that if you're ever feeling down or depressed, hey, well, I know that it's hard to get you to believe me, but I just want you to know that if you're ever feeling down or depressed, and you just feel like everything's wrong with your life and you want it to stop, just know that there are people there for you, whether you're aware of it or not. It's a really hard time for you, I promise you. It just takes time and a little bit of effort. I know you won't believe me at first, but you just have to have a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope. If you're listening to this, just know that I believe in you. You can do it. Hey, well, I know that it's hard to get you to believe me, but I just want you to know that if you're ever feeling down or depressed, and you just feel like everything's wrong with your life and you want it to stop, just know that there are people there for you, whether you're aware of it or not. It's a really hard time for you, but I promise you, it just takes time and a little bit of effort. I know you won't believe me at first, but you just have to have a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope. If you're listening to this, just know that I believe in you. You can do it.
Hello guys, this is the third game, and guess what? The map was chosen by the PLA team. It was East versus West. The third map has to be a water map, so I think East versus West is a nice water map. There is not too much confusion. You get a island with your teammate that you have to protect, so it's very simple. So far the score is 2 for Steppe Nomads, 0 for PLA-2. If Steppe Nomads win this game, that's it. They go ahead, proceed ahead. PLA-2 will be out of the tournament. This is a single elimination round. Do not forget that. I have not played a East versus West Nomad game since maybe years, so I want to see what happens here. Also, Werewolf and Old Cat are very close to each other. There is going to be a big territory that's unoccupied, and they'll need to cover that.
I wonder what nations these guys banned, because the PLA has banned 2 Egyptians. I would I would ban both of these without hesitation on the water map.
But the thing is that the banning is only once in the beginning of the best of 5, so they don't get to ban every game. We should do that. What are you saying? We should do that probably, but it's just too much data to know. So I'll remind everybody what nations were banned. For PLA-2, they have banned Germans, Inca, Japanese, Turks, and Mongols. Steppe Nomads have banned Japanese, Turks, Mongols, Lakota, and Germans. Egyptians is a great nation for this map. Bantu is also a great nation. For Spanish, I'm not sure if Spanish is good. They do get free ships, and they know everything in the opponent's territory. Maybe Spanish will be better to set your base on the different islands, since you already know how the island looks
Yeah,
like.
they can colonize really well, or they can deny. They can delay both of the enemies while the ally booms. Maybe that's the plan.
Oh yeah, that's right. And because of that
Because they don't
free,
have to. They don't have to go to military one to raid.
yep.
That's really nice to have on this map.
Oh yeah. So I really like the choices for the PLA team, and on this side I want to see how the Spanish player does. But overall, Spanish should be good if used properly. And Bantu, you can never go wrong with Bantu on this map. The population limit is a big deal. You have you have unlimited wealth in this water, and with Bantu you can spam scholars in every cities.
And they have an extra city too, so +7 scholars is not to be
Oh,
taken
yeah.
lightly.
So also let's see the rare resources from Old Dirty's perspective. Both the water rares are in their territory.
Copper and citrus.
Yep.
That alone
That's-
is very very strong together.
And then they've got gems, horses, and horses spice. No library rares on this side. Let's check the other one. There's dye, furs, sugar, salt, and amber. Man, these are really
Silver
good rares.
too. They have silver too.
Where's silver? Yep, silver. So they've got 3 library rares, and along with that they've got salt and amber. I think amber is great on this map because you are going to be buying and purchasing a lot because of that extra wealth.
Yeah. It's
So
hard to say which set of rares is better. I would probably take the PLA's rares just because the 3 library rares are a bit too much against
Yeah.
0.
and maybe if citrus and copper is used properly, then they can
It
deny the whole
depends-
water.
It depends whether they can use this ship advantage or not. If they
Yeah.
can overtake the majority of the water, then it can give them an advantage in boom as well.
Oh yeah, let's find that out. So Old Dirty is pointing out everything. Let's fast forward here until some action starts. Actually, horses, still I don't think they have. Maybe the only strong side for the Steppe Nomad team here is that they've got water rares. Apart from that, they are not very good. But I think Old Dirty should be able to colonize very easily. There is half of the land for the other team is not occupied.
Okay, it seems I do have to go because the last one is here.
Okay. And good luck with your game.
Thanks.
So guys, it's Lat1 versus EL1 for King of Sahara. Probably will be cast tomorrow. Good luck to Dave. Hopefully we see Lat1 in the grand finale. See you, man.
Thanks. Bye.
See ya. Bye. So on this side, one city from Regazor is already here, and I think another good thing about Bantu is that you can make sure you can colonize on the opponent city at the same time. You can also cover your own island. But Old Dirty is also here, and Old Dirty is waiting for Regazor to finish his city. Man, I think these guys are using Spanish really well, because without Spanish they wouldn't know where to build, and it just becomes so much easier when you already know the whole opponent territory. Civic Commerce 2 is already completed on this side, while Old Cat is building a wonder. Do these guys know about the city? No, they have no clue that there is a city being built here, and it's their fault as well. They should not have built so close to each other that they allowed Regazor to build so close. And now, oh, a tower from Werewolf Man. That's very weird, and that's also a very weird position for the tower. I would build it here or here or here. it's just not the best position. There is a lot of resources with werewolf. That's a lot of resources. Wonder what he's trying to do there. Meanwhile, Old Dirty is already raiding on this side. He has got second commerce as well, and he's also building his second city. Two barracks from Regazor. I think PLA is in danger again. Two more barracks from Old Dirty. Oh man, this is crazy. And actually, this is the right way to kill PLA, because with all these rares that PLA has, they will not go down easily. Werewolf man not doing so good. He doesn't have he did not go for the silk extra commerce. He did not go for that. On this side, what's the plan with these so many barracks? Are they going for a rush? So far, I don't see military 2 coming from any of the players. Senate is being built here. This city of Chondwe is very likely going to be the target. But Werewolf, this time Werewolf man is a step ahead. He has the siege factory, he has a stable. I think this time maybe these guys will be the ones aggressing. I don't like the forward 2 barracks for Old Dirty. This is a do or die situation. If these guys lose these barracks, they'll be in trouble. Oh, and Old Cat is using a bark light ship to intercept with the caravan. Or it could be just he just forgot about it. It could be any of those. That he forgot about the boat and it's just doing its thing. Let's look at it from Old Cat's perspective. A very bad position for the catapult. I think this catapult should be here so that it gets protection from the city. And anyway, 2 barracks here, also a tower, both in opponent's territory. Old Dirty is going for the spot here, so it looks like an all-in situation. The spot on this map can hurt a lot if you fail the attack. Also, Old Dirty is not thinking through. Yeah, he lost 2 heavy cavalry. Also lost a barracks here. All the PLA team need right now is a senator, and they can bribe both of these. Werewolf has not a very good eco. You can see it's below 100 for the food. He's also getting attrition, which is good, which I believe is a very good idea. It will force the opponent to go despot. On the other side, what is Regazor choosing? Regazor has not chosen a government, but then he's already at 150 eco. Old Cat is doing pretty well. I think Old Cat has improved a lot after the King of Sahara tournament. It's a sudden change. He's a better player in the PLA team right now. In his old team with Mars Nor was the better player. Maybe he can beat Mars Nor now. And now this is very strange. It's because I will never go for a wonder when I have a despot. The target right now should be to kill early. This is not the best idea. And these guys are also going to lose this tower. Oh man, that's sad. That's very sad. Maybe Old Dirty got excited over there when he tried to build 2 barracks here. They were taking PLA-2 easily. So there is Colossus for PLA Old Cat, while Old Dirty has got Spanish. and with Spanish he's building hanging gardens. This hanging gardens is close to the coast, so it may even get taken down by ships in future. 200 ego for Regazor. Nice man, Regazor is doing nice. He is building a university, a second university there. No government yet from Old Cat. Oh no, he has a government. Where is he? He just finished the government. But his eco is not on par with the opponent team. Same for the same thing for Werewolf Man. The other side, Old Dirty has, well, Old Dirty is despot, so I'll give him some slack. But Regazor has got a way better eco than everybody else. Hey Kaitaro. And Namilox, also Crypto King, who I think is secretly Smoker. Nice to see you guys. It's nice. Well, yeah, PLA is not using water a lot. I think PLA is scared that they'll get raided on water. They're only using 2 fishes. That's in contrast with at least 5 fishes for the other team. But then this team has got army. This time PLA is not going to let steppe nomads walk over them. Yeah, this time they've got a very nice army. That's a very nice army, man. I have to say, Old Dirty made a big bad decision with this hanging gardens. He should have focused on killing if he were going despot. Or if he wanted to go for hanging gardens, better to defend on this island earlier. And yeah, should have defended this island and went for senator. Interesting thing is that none of these guys are going for attrition, because both the PLA players have senator, so attrition should effectively dissuade them from attacking anymore. Comparing the knowledge incomes, we got 60 for both PLAs, 105 for Dirty thanks to that hanging gardens, and 95 for Regazor. So both of these steppe nomad players have a higher knowledge income. Oh, nice! Really awesome ambush by Old Cat. Check this out. He lured Regazor's army and then he forced him to run back. This was awesome. Is this another ambush? Oh yeah, he tried the ambush, but Old Dirty is ready with the lookout. Also, there is a castle being built here. Oh, Regazor has a solid eco, 200, 170, 180, 120 knowledge. This is versus Old Cat, who has recent 80 and 60 for Werewolf. Werewolf should build more units, more scholars right now, and he has got a terrible wealth income. Yep, Kaitaro, I will accept Gandalf the Grey. It's alright.
Guard my artillery.
That's 3 sieges. That's 3 sieges from the Werewolf. And finally, the steppe nomads have researched attrition. That's a very good move by them. Also, why isn't Werewolf using this? It probably is the last time he can use this, because there is attrition, and very soon they might even lose this land. Okay, Werewolf is coming just now, and Werewolf should be able to age very soon. Werewolf is the only player I believe who does not have Commerce 2 yet. Nice placement there out of the attrition zone. He is going to H3 and so is Regazor. Both Bantu players going to H3. The only difference is that Werewolf has a superb, I mean not a superb eco here versus Regazor, who is, man, doing great. Also, Old Dirty is doing amazing. He has almost the same knowledge income as the Bantu player thanks to the Hanging Gardens. I hope Old Dirty has some plan here because that Despot is costing him every second. Every second that Despot goes idle, it's costing him precious time. So what's the plan here? This is a very nice base. First of all, towers, castles, more towers. So for PLA to capture this, it's going to be difficult. On this side, are they planning to go and take the city of Kami? We'll find out. Still 3 sieges, but and that's a decent army. Let's check the population limits. 69 units for Werewolf Man, 72 for Old Cat, 101 for Regazord, 70 for Old Dirty. But then also remember the Steppe Nomad team is heavy on water, so that's likely where most of their population is. And Old Dirty is getting slightly overconfident. You can see that he is going extra military. Oh yeah, he's going extra military. So he's indirectly preparing for H4 attack. There is no way that these guys will survive an H4 attack, but it also looks like these guys are not planning to take it to H4. They are already attacking. That's a superb army by Werewolf, and that's a less superb army by Old Cat. Old Cat, who also happened to forget getting supply wagons. So that's not enough army, man. That's not enough army for the Steppe Nomads to survive. And if PLA takes this city, then very likely they'll take the rest of the cities as well. What's Regazor doing? Regazor has got a lot of resources, but oh man, they're trying to attack the city of Kami. I don't know which one is better because honestly, I think the city of Kami is more important because there is no economy involved for Regazor on this city. He will lose some university scholars, but that's alright. On this side, Werewolf Man will lose a lot. He will lose 5 farms plus the university. So this is more important. Oh, I can't believe that they are going back. They should not go back. Old Cat is also nowhere close to aging. If this works, then Old Dirty is going to be the first one to age gunpowder. He has a great establishment here, unless of course he runs out of this resources because he's capped at 150. But Werewolf Man is also capped at 150 for a long time. Old Cat seems to have forgotten that he has Colossus, so he has extra 50 commerce score. Where did his army go? Oh, that's the army. There's the army for Old Dirty. And PLA has taken this city, and even after taking the city, Regazor is doing way better on this side. Regazor just built a pyramid, so he gets an additional city. And Old Cat here, well, Old Cat definitely realized that he needs to step up his water game in order to win this. He's got upgraded, medieval age upgraded boats for this team. I see that gunpowder coming very soon for Old Dirty, but he does not have army, and the army is going to be a big problem on this side. Nice defense there. So all Old Cat needs to do is just defend the city of Kami. Meanwhile, a werewolf takes the rest of the cities. It's not a bad idea at all. A lot of fishing boats are being killed on this side by Old Cat. Old Cat is finally stepping up, showing what he's known for. Still a super strong army by werewolves. And the PLA team is not focusing on their knowledge. It's still less than 100, which for this age is not good at all. Check this out. Regazor did not have any of the researches in time, but he might be aging sooner than Old Dirty. He's got multiple cities, and I am sure all of those cities are full with scholars. And it also seems like our Old Dirty forgot that he has units in this city. Oh man, that's an all-in attack, a really nice all-in attack by werewolves. Oh man, that's sad. Old Dirty does not have food income. He neglected his eco a lot, and now Regazor is going to be the dominant player in this game. He's the only hope for steppe nomads. Without him, it's going to be difficult to win this game. Whatever werewolf is doing, well, at least he is controlling his side and he's winning his side. So as long as the steppe nomad team is in medieval age, the PLA is fine. And check this out, Regazor managed to capture the city of Kami. Now steppe nomad is suffering with lack of food because he's not on water. That's a lot of fishing ships. What are you doing with these, Old Cat? Are you trying to attack? Old Cat has quite a decent eco there. It looks like Regazor could age if he just had the food income. Same for Old Dirty, he could age if he had the food. This is a perfect moment to sandwich werewolf Are these guys going to do that? The old cat has lost a lot of his army. Oh, instead Regazor will get sandwiched. Oh man, the city gets captured, so now Regazor also getting attrition. Even worse. I think the way Steppe Nomad started was amazing, but then things went downhill when they they became overconfident here. They should have launched a powerful attack on the city of Chondwe instead of trying to boom. Or if they wanted to boom, should not have gone for Despot and should have just stayed behind instead of building forward. Oh, there is a capital city of El Sabua. These guys don't know about it. But there's also a castle anyway. Finally, second commerce being done by werewolves. Also, remember that Old Cat does not have the armor upgrade. Also, Regazor does not have the armor upgrade. He just forgot about tactics. Meanwhile, that's a lot of ships for Old Cat. Regazor ages. With this Regazor should get a considerable edge over his opponents because actually Old Cat will age. Yeah, he will age since he got the opponent's discount. Also, he is silver, so he will age in time. Werewolf needs a lot more time though. Another city captured. Regazor just does not have enough units, even though he has a. The Regazor has got advanced units, but just not enough. Meanwhile, what is Old Dirty doing? Old Dirty took a lot of damage. Also, his eco isn't satisfactory at all. Oh man, Old Dirty is just not playing very well in this game. Regazor has taken too much damage.
You okay over there?
Old Cat is finally in age 4, and remember, this could be the reason why Steppe Nomads loses this. That's a huge navy for Old Cat. He can add some bombard ships. He can take out Hanging Gardens, take out this city. He could take out this pyramid. Honestly, that was not a good place to be building a wonder. The pyramid could have been built somewhere here. Yeah, that would be a better place for a wonder. Or he's 1-2, he could have built the city behind. It's just very exposed. I'm sure this is within the range of a bombard. Hey Alan.
Hey, dude, little help here.
Old Dirty still has not aged. He has got a terrible wealth income. Thanks to Old Cat raiding all of water, he's made it impossible for Steppe Nomads to. Yep, Steppe Nomads cannot get. They cannot fish. Regazor is fishing a little bit though, just not enough. Funny thing is that Old cat, while he has control over navy, he's not using it. And what are you doing, werewolf? That's sad. Hey, bye, Brack. Yes, you're right. So Rigazor and Old Dirty, they're not part of the clan, and they are part of a team in this game. And in Rise of Plebs, it's all right if you don't have the clan name. It's not a pro tournament, so I'm okay with people not sharing the same clan name, as long as they register under the same team. Hey, Spyrodon, nice to see you. That's still a very, and as I said, yeah, this Hanging Gardens will go down finally. Is this Hanging Garden being? Yep, it is. It is. Even if it's not this age, then in age 5, the advanced bomb vessels, they will have the range required. Rigazor was doing pretty good at one point, but now he's just been doing 2 versus 1 for a long time. He still has amazing knowledge income, 100 more than Old Cat and 200 more than Werewolf. But it's just that Old Dirty had made some mistakes and he's not able to do so well. Also, more units required here, more units required. And look at how strong these tercios are. They take out a cavalry in like 2 shots. Whoa, this navy is just getting bigger and bigger. Old Cat has got 4th science. Oh, and what is this? Rigazor has got 4th science and 4th commerce. Maybe very soon he will be in a condition to 2v1 both Old Cat and Werewolf. But Old Cat is getting really well. He's playing superb on this side. Yeah, Old Cat should be able to, and his score is very close to Rigazor's now. And finally Regazor's last remaining fishermen are also going to be killed. That's a very brave ship trying to fight against advanced age 4 ships. Hey agency. And right now I think Regazor is just afraid that he'll lose his his capital. Look at how many ships Old Cat has here. It won't be surprising. Old Cat has played it really well. He slowly built a big navy, and now he controls the water. He's not even using water, but he just controls all of it. And Regazor, you can see he lost a lot of food income. He is in a condition to age. He will be aging soon, but he is not able to use his 310 commerce limit. Oh, these sieges are going to die. Oh man, that sucks. One of them dead. Another one could die. Oh no, that's fine. And where is Regasor? Yeah, Regasor is here. He's going for president, and he clicked on president after the race. So this president will never be researched. It's a huge mistake. He hopefully he realizes this soon enough. Oh man, just not enough units here. That's the problem. And I can't believe I'm saying this. Werewolf it actually turned the tide of this game. Werewolf had this huge army. He made this huge army at the cost of scholars and eco, but because of that, he was able to take this city. Later on, he was able to kill all the buildings, and also helped in capturing of Sargosa there. Yeah, because of Red Wolf, because of Werewolf, Old Cat got enough time to build his navy and get his eco up, while Regazor and Old Dirty were finding him. It's not enough units here. Or maybe they are. This castle will help. And everybody seems to be using Loppy's technique that he recently discovered. That if you have an observation post near a city, it requires more units to be captured. That's a very interesting observation, and everybody is doing that these days. Everybody puts observation posts because they're cheaper and faster to build. Old Cat is building the Forbidden City. Let's see where it is. Yeah, he is building a Forbidden City, and he will not age as fast as Regazor, but he will not be too far behind. Oh man, Regazor still has the Senate and the President research. Also, oh my god, Regazor does not have the tactics research done. I thought he forgot, but I think he completely forgot about it. He's fighting with +2 armor with a smaller army against a +4 armor army. Oh man, yeah, Regazor will be losing this battle. Let's see the army composition for a werewolf here it's a balance. It's very well balanced, and that means that means Regazor also needs a well balanced army. But one thing for sure that he needs is more cavalry, and he needs to upgrade his government. He cannot be with a senator in age 4. He needs to go to monarchy or president, whatever he wants. Old Dirty, let's see what's Old Dirty up to. He's still with Despot, but he has got the extra commerce though. This navy from Old Cat has done plenty of damage. It has already killed a lot of fishing boats. On top of that, it's also now harassing this coast. Regazor is aging finally, but he loses the city. Also lost some eco. On this side, Old Cat has not got the operations upgrade, but that's alright. He will hopefully not forget about it. But man, Regazor just completely forgot about operations. I can't believe he could get a +2 armor upgrade here, which he does not have. And Werewolf has both the armor upgrades. He has got tactics and operations. Hey HNZ, I'm streaming on 1080 today. It seems to be working fine. Unless Regazor can do something with his H5 army, I think this is GG for Steppe Nomads. They have lost the city. Actually, not GG, but then they lost so much on this island. And the next step would be for PLA to go and capture the other island. Old Dirty's eco is in shambles. It's like an H2 eco here. Mouse is, I mean, not Mouse. PLA Old Cat. Sometimes I feel Old Cat is the disciple of Mouse. Maybe he is. Hey Pepper, yeah, this stream is on Twitch, YouTube, and on Facebook. Oh man, Regazor is very ambitious here. He hardly has any army, but he still wants to keep using his cannons to destroy something. The difference between H4 and H5 army is significant. So maybe if Regazor must realize that he has forgotten the armor upgrades. He needs to build a castle, research those armor, and maybe then he can take care of this huge army by Werewolf. Old Cat doesn't have a lot of units, but then he's got the president, and if he uses the president properly, he can spam a lot of units in small amount of time. Yeah, Old Dirty is dead. Old Dirty, nobody's saving Old Dirty now. This navy is going to clear out the whole coast. HNZ, no Mixer. I have given up on Mixer. I don't think there's anybody there. Pepper, most of my viewers are on YouTube. Another city going to be captured very soon. And Werewolf man, yeah, Werewolf will capture this as well. It was a very nice game by Regazor, but I think Old Dirty did not do so well in this game. He had a mixed strategy. He wanted to attack, but he also wanted to boom, and this is where he ended up with. He's got a horrible eco here. Old Cat is also H5, and he has got a better score than Regazor. So it's all good. There's not a lot of chance for Steppe Nomad to get back in this game. Oh, I can't believe actually Regazor managed to capture the Forbidden City. And he's got a decent army, nothing too much, but he's got a decent army here. But the thing is, Old Cat is also here, and I believe that there is this very strong wonder with Old Cat. Old Cat has got Versailles. That's what I was missing. He has got Versailles. That means his supply wagons will provide healing to his units. Actually, Mixer is going to be a big deal for Age of Empires streams because a lot of Age of Empires pros have moved to Mixer from Twitch, but I don't think there's much there for Rise of Nations right now. Although it doesn't cost me anything to stream there as well. I could do that. Old Dirty is out of the game now, almost out of the game. Regazor is trying his best to survive on this last city, but he won't. Then it'll come down to this other island. Oh man, that's a huge navy. That's a huge navy. And this time these are bomb catch. They are upgraded bombard vessels. I am sure they will be in range to destroy the hanging gardens. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. That's a very close range. Look at that. That's barely touching the hanging gardens. Oh, fire ships, fire ships. One takes out the one bomb catches out. Oh man, that was a very nice start by Steppe Nomads, but it just said that they couldn't make much of the opportunity. They really had me worried that they were too good for this tournament initially when they built on this island. Both of them, they got their barracks down. I thought they would launch a very fast attack and kill, but no, that was not the case. Old Dirty is also aging, so is Werewolf Man. With a 200 eco with Old Dirty and a 250 for Werewolf Man, but a Werewolf Man has got 320 knowledge income. 800, oh my god, 813 knowledge income for Old Cat. See, that's the problem when you give your opponent too many cities. They can spam scholars in every city. He's got 47 scholars, 813. There is no way. Yeah, he has overtaken Regazor by a big margin. I think this game will end when Old Cat reaches next age and the others will just call GG. Old Cat has so many resources, he's just building as many wonders as possible. Let's see, Statue of Liberty gives you free upgrades, no attrition damage, and reduces the cost of bombers and air defenses. 8-6 coming from Old Cat, and with that much navy, Old Cat, in industrial age comes a big upgrade to your ships. With those metallic ships, anything on the coast is going to be within Old Cat's range. Regazor is also aging, and Old Dirty says, let's just see. Yeah, I think. Oh, Regazor is trying for nuke.
Attack!
That's all the army. Remember, Old Cat has Statue of Liberty, so all of his units got upgraded to industrial age automatically. So you expect to see scouts, commandos, and tanks. No man, that's just a lot of units. That's just a lot of units. The Steppe Nomads may have underestimated the PLA team in this third game. That was their big mistake. Old Dirty had the highest ruin bonus, followed by very close by Old Cat, then Werewolf, and Regazor. Regazor had a superb knowledge income all throughout the game. It just by the end game, Old Cat overtook him. Military wise, yeah, Regazor did really well, and Old Dirty did just as bad. So that was the third game. That means we've got a 2-1. I'll be back in 2 minutes with the fourth game. See you.
want you to know that if you're ever feeling down or depressed, and you just feel like everything's wrong in your life and you want it to stop, just know that there are people there for you, whether you're aware of it or not. This is a really hard time for you, I promise you. This takes time and a little bit of effort. I know you won't believe me at first, but you just have to have a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope. If you're listening to this, just know that I believe in you. You can do it. Hey, well, I know that it's hard to get you to believe me, but I just want you to know that if you're ever feeling down or depressed, and you just feel like everything's wrong.
Welcome back. This is the fourth game, and the losers, which was Steppe Nomads in the last game, they have chosen Old World as the map of their choice. To remind you, except for the first map, which is random, every other map is the loser's choice of map. The third game was won by PLA. They chose East versus East meets West, and they were able to beat Steppe Nomad with just I think that was luck combined with Old Dirty not being sincere with this game. This time, Old Dirty versus Old Cat in the Old World. We'll find out which team wins. To remind you guys, the PLA-2 team has banned 5 nations: German, Inca, Japanese, Turks, and Mongols. That means Steppe Nomads cannot pick any of those 5. Steppe Nomads have banned Japanese, Turks, Mongols, Lakota, and Germans. So PLA-2 cannot take any of those nations. Also, repeated selection of nations is banned. You cannot take the nation that you have already picked or your ally has already picked. From this side, Rigazor has picked Romans, and Old Dirty is Americans, versus Werewolf as Indians and Old Cat as French. I think all these four nations are superb. Americans, I like Americans because of the free government that they get and the instant wonder that makes them very fast. Once they reach age 2, or Americans are already in the lead. Romans, as everybody knows, they get cheaper forts, cheaper towers, and they get free armor upgrades at the fort. Indians are known for their elephants and the cheap buildings. French are known for their healing. It's very difficult to guess which one is the weakest nation here. I think all of them are top tier. And again, some for some reason, uh, old cat and werewolf like to build very close to each other. Maybe they are brothers in real life, and they just like staying close. Regazor and Old Dirty opposite. They always build very far from each other, which I believe is the right thing to do, so that you can cover more area. That's Knight plus 10 wood for Regazor, plus 8 here. Man, he got really lucky. Actually, everybody got very lucky, maybe, with the wood. That's 100 for French player, 90 for the Indian player. Let's fast forward to a point where something exciting is happening. Let's check out their perspectives. PLA has just started scouting. The Steppe nomads, they're doing way better. I think they're doing much better with their scouting. And you can see why they're doing so much better. They both have double of what the highest player in the other team has. Superb scouting there. If I have not told that already, scouting makes all the difference in the world. Also remember, old world in this map, since everybody is so far from each other, we will not be seeing any early rushes. Oh, I spoke too soon. Old Dirty is actually going for a rush or a raid. I thought there was too much distance and he would like to first cover the close in, but no. He has some plan here. Oh, I see. Old Dirty wants to build on top of Regazor. They have done this in the previous games. They did that in the first and second game, and they won both the first and second game. So I won't criticize this technique at all. This has worked. This is a very effective one, in fact. So let's see. Oh, and Old Cat is also here. Old Cat also skipped building city first. He will building later, and he's getting barracks. Also, Old Cat. I think Old Cat should have built on this side. But then, if he builds here where he has built right now, he gets the protection from the river. The river provides a defensive benefit. Also, Old Dirty is American, so he gets resources for every non-scout infantry unit that is alive. Nice, they've got diamonds, wool, copper, and marbles is alright. Nobody cares about that. There is papyrus here, which they have not scouted. Gems. And there's a big stretch of land here with no rares. On this side, the PLA team has got relics, diamonds. They also don't know about papyrus. And that's a very, very weird place to build the barracks. That's a super strange place. What is he trying to do there? Old Dirty is going to scout that very soon. Actually, oh yeah, Old Dirty just finds out about this barracks. Yeah, maybe you can say that Old Dirty was the Old Cat of the last game. Look at 3 merchants unpacking simultaneously. These merchants are running away, seeing old cat's heavy infantry. Oh, and old cat is here. I mean, Regasaur is here. How quickly everything changed. Now both of those merchants are running away. It's just archers, so I think only one of them has to die, not both of them. Yep, one of them is dead. Regazor is sending another merchant to gems. That was really nice. Old Dirty Regazor says he gets siege here. Werewolf man still not at 100 food. So this is something Werewolf does every time. I think maybe he has been taught by the pros in PLA to get a tower as soon as possible to make militia very likely, but he always has a tower in his second or third city. This is a thumb rule for Werewolf. He is the first one to age. Let's see, why is everybody else so slow? Oh, it's because Old Dirty went for second commerce and Regazor went for second military before aging. This is very exciting. It looks like these guys are going to attack very fast. With second commerce, that means Old Dirty can get that free despot as soon as possible. Another barracks coming. I think the target is Paris here. The target is Paris. And if this team can figure out that there is a barracks here, they might also figure out that there is another barracks being built here. So it's all going to rely on whether the PLA team can expect an attack on Paris or not. I think this Paris is very open. It's easily it's manageable to go around and take this. Also, yeah, this barracks could get bribed. I know that Old Dirty will not be going for Senator. Wait, no. Oh, he's just aging. Another despot. So double despot by the Steppe nomad team. Republic government by Werewolf. Ah, very nice one. Very nice one. Old cat saw that coming. He has put a lookout there. So in case these guys come and attack, they will get spotted. A good tip would be, before you go on an ambush like this one, always send a heavy infantry or even a horse just to find out how is the terrain, or maybe they've built anything new. Because if your siege gets spotted by this lookout, it completely destroys the whole surprise element. So apart from that, I mean, there is a lookout here, but Old Cat does not have any tower for Paris. So it doesn't look like he's taking this seriously, or these guys have not even scouted this area. Next question is, which government is he going to take? Oh, and they get spotted. I want to see Old Cat's reaction. Is he going to run back? Yeah, he is going to run back. And the Werewolf, is he going to send his senator back? Because he should use that senator to bribe. It's funny that Old Cat does not have a senate yet. This is going to cost PLA the game. If Werewolf does not send this senator back to help him bribe a unit, that's horrible. No government from Old Cat. I don't think. Oh no, there is militia this time. This time Old Cat has learned his lesson. He has militia researched already. All these archers are running. And also, nice capital move by the Old Cat. Although I think that there should already be a government researched from Old Cat, but that's alright. thanks to this lookout, um, Old Cat knew beforehand. A lot of militia are coming on this side. Oh, that's sad. No upgrades. No upgrades for Regazor. Oh man. And also not enough army. Not enough army for both the players. Regazor even got citizens here. That's a very nice strategy. This way, when they capture the city, they get to repair them right away. I don't think it matters whether or not they capture Paris. They have already destroyed a lot of militia for Old Cat, so they have done enough damage. As long as Regazor can manage to run away with these sieges, that's all they want. Oh no, sieges are going to get destroyed. Old Dirty, oh, going back.
No.
Yeah, that was bad teamwork. Also, guys, if you're playing in this tournament, try to be on Discord. Be in voice chat with each other, so that you have a better coordination. It helps a lot. So yeah, that sucks for Old Cat right now, but and on the better off chance, and they also forced Old Cat to move his capital in front. That's useful. And these now they have a huge army. Now it can be a problem for the PLA team. The knowledge income is 55 and 45 for the PLA team versus a wonder from Old Dirty. Oh, of course, yeah, he is American, so he gets it instantly. 30 and 35 for Steppe Nomads. PLA are slightly ahead with their knowledge, but you can see Old Cat has got a horrible eco right now. Yeah, this time they are going all in on Brest. That sounds very wrong, but yes, that's what's happening. Oh, nice one. I would have loved to see an ambush there, man. That would completely screw up Old Cat. That's a good army by Werewolf. That's a very good army, and he's also getting his. Oh man, Werewolf is getting his militia to defend. Not a bad idea. It's just that every time they pull in their militia, they lose economy. It was actually a good idea by Steppe Nomads not to rush into the city of Brest, because there is a river here. Even though PLA has higher lower unit numbers, this river would provide them with sufficient advantage. So what's the plan here? I'm not able to understand what's the plan for Steppe Nomads. Are they going to attack or not? Because they easily have bigger numbers. I think maybe Regazor should go on this side and Old Dirty should attack on Brest. That would also be great. Hey Kaik in the chat. superb army by Old Dirty. I think he may even be able to 1v2 with this werewolf army. But then there's 4 elephants. Each elephant is able to take down 2 of any unit. So no, I won't rush to the conclusion that they're very strong. But if they manage to do a double properly, Werewolf is going for a double here. I mean, he's going for a lookout, but will he find out in time? Oh no, there is Regazor on this side. Let's see what's the plan here. So this is a big advantage of going double Despot, since Despot gives you a lot of mobility. You can move so much with Despot, not with Senator. And Old Dirty is just waiting for an opportunity. Once any of them goes back, he can go and attack one of these cities. I don't think Old Cat has the army to kill Regazor's. Oh no, Regazor doesn't have a lot of units. Our unit upgrade, free elephant unit upgrade for Werewolf. He has aged. Nobody in the other team has aged or clicked up yet. That city has been captured, and then next city is Delhi. While Old Cat is going, I don't think he should be going. He cannot afford to. Oh man, where is the unit upgrade coming, man? There's no unit upgrade by Werewolf. This is horrible. Very bad play. If these were crossbows, I can imagine them taking care of this whole army in an instant. Actually, they are going to take care of this army even without the crossbows. Oh man, sad. Rip Old Dirty. All the army is gone. He should not have taken this exchange. At the same time, looks like Regazor is also losing his army. Or maybe not, maybe not. The bribe should have come earlier, before that Cataphract killed 5 units. But no, that Cataphract will get bribed. Nice. The sieges are going somewhere, we don't know where, but somewhere. And with this Indian army now, with this Indian army, I think Old Dirty will have a hard time facing this. There is 4 elephants here. Elephants are only weak against heavy cavalry and heavy infantry. In fact, they're worse against heavy infantry than cavalry. So that's what Old Dirty needs to spam at this moment. Hey Spyrodon, well, remember, this is the rise of plebs. This is not nomadium, so you can expect a lot of minor mistakes to be made by these players. Yeah, Old Dirty is getting a little carried away. I think he thought that he has already won. That's why he is not building any more universities, but he should be building more universities. On this side, yeah man, Old Cat, I can't believe Old Cat aged. I can't believe it. I thought it would take him ages to age. Oh, the city should have been... Oh man, that's so sad. This city should have been repaired. Maybe if this barracks is completed, that gives him just enough time to take this back. I wonder what's. And this is something Regazor does every time, and I want to point this out. Regazor queues a lot of units in the single barracks. Instead of that, he should use that. Oh my god, 500, 600 wood and 1000 metal. He should use those resources to build more barracks. That will help him. Unit upgrade hasn't come in from Old Dirty yet, and he may lose a lot of units before he has time. Oh, two, and is Old Cat trying to bribe this? Will he be able to bribe this? Maybe he doesn't want to bribe it. He just wants to destroy and get plunder. I honestly cannot believe that PLA is still alive. That was a super recovery by PLA, and unexpectedly, Werewolf is doing amazing here. Werewolf has, although I would wish he paid more attention to his eco, he could make them 150 each. But that's two trebuchet. This city still needs two more buildings to become a large. Hanging Gardens from Regazor. He has a 155 knowledge income versus 55 for Old Dirty, 80 for Werewolf Man, and 65 for Old Cat. Hey Kaika, I saw you said so 85, that means you just called yourself. So there is no going back from there. You cannot change that to spy. So that's a, they're overdoing this defense, I think, but that's all right. Maybe they should just go and double Werewolf's army. They are two players here. Old Cat isn't here until Old Cat comes. There's a nice time for them. Oh, Old Cat is here now. Just go and attack. That castle from Old Dirty will complete very soon. Still no second university from Old Dirty. Also, why is the city not large yet? Old Dirty is bearing the blame for this one. Okay, that was good, but no. Attrition for Old Cat, and I can't believe he is facing attrition being French. He should have a supply wagon. Oh, he is building a siege factory, so now he knows that. But attacking from two different sides is going to be bad for this team. Finally, a temple and a university on this third city, so this will become a large city. Hey HNZ, I'm actually here in Amazon. I just put off some fire and I got my laptop. That's true story. Hey VS fam, thanks for a donation, man. Yeah, I'm on my laptop right now, so I don't have any overlays on this and no notifications, but thanks a lot for the donation. I really appreciate that. Finally, the diamond's getting raided. The PLA team is getting back in form, man. I like this. Did not expect, but yeah, they are doing much better than then I had hope. From the first two games, I had lost all hope from the PLA team, but I guess it was just a better teamwork from the Step Nomads than PLA being too bad. And they would have taken the city of Paris, you know that, if it wasn't for that lookout that old cat put there. Also, some bad teamwork there because I think they could have continued sieging the cities. They were both with the spot anyway, so they did not have to go back or fear attrition. So that was another problem. Right now, Rigazor has a decent eco. He's got a very decent eco actually. Um, he could go for this literacy. His knowledge income is over the roof. He could get the next military, and he will get the free tactics. Since Regazor tends to forget tactics upgrades, this is the best nation for him. Old Dirty is getting science 3 now. Only science 1, but on this side, Werewolf has got third military, and with this castle, he should be able to get. Oh, spying, spies. Nice one by the scout. Very good scout. Tactics should be within reach for Werewolf. Armies are joining together. I and now Old Cat will also be here. He'll also attack. So it's Old Cat and Werewolfman together. Werewolfman finally tactics. I think he's the first player to get tactics among everybody. Yep, he's the first player to get tactics. Nobody else has military level 3 done. Oh, nice castle there. That's a very nice castle there. Now Regazor can bribe these buildings. So I'm going to pause right here. I have to go somewhere for 5 minutes. I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. Just hold on. I'll be back. Hello, I'm back. So a lot of army on both the sides, but the problem for here is that PLA is far ahead in terms of research. However, remember, remember, uh, that was the same case last game. PLA was far behind in terms of knowledge, in terms of the resources, but PLA had more army. And if they can do this a similar thing again, then they might beat Steppe Nomads. It's obvious that uh, Old Cat is not close to aging. Werewolf is also not close to aging. But I have said these things before, and you know, they were still able to win the game in the East meets West. Let's see if they can do it again. In fact, it's the same thing. Last time as well, Steppe Nomads had a better map control. They were ahead in their age, but they just could not make enough units. So right now I see a similar pattern coming again. Not enough units for Old Dirty. Old Dirty is building a terracotta army in a very bad location. I think he should have built his terracotta here. This could get sieged down. This could easily get sieged down. Old Dirty has a 183 knowledge income versus 205 for Regazord, 139 for Old Cat, 104 for the Werewolf. And yeah, Alan is right. If PLA doesn't kill fast, they will lose this. I think this is the perfect city to be taking. Only a single tower. There is no, not very well fortified, and a lot of army for PLA. They should be able to take it. Yes, they are able to take it. Werewolf Man and Old Cat has captured this city. I cannot believe this again, man. I cannot believe that every time, and when I think that PLA is dead, they somehow manage to come back. Meanwhile, Regazord is trying to proceed, like he's trying to advance from the side. Again, just like the last game, he has the knowledge, but he doesn't have the food to age. Too many archers. That's too many crossbows. Too many crossbows for Werewolf Man. Yeah. Werewolf Man has... I don't know how he improved so much from game 1 to game 4. This is the same player who was trying to attack a city using archers in game 2. Senate has been deleted by Regazord. I think that's a good idea. You never know, especially when you lose the capital. Siege factory being built on this side. Old Cat can see that something is being built, but he cannot see the siege factory yet. PLA is just following the footsteps of their pro team. If you all remember, Forwali versus PLA was a similar game. Forwali was ahead all game, and PLA just managed to beat them towards the end. That was the pro PLA team, and this time it's the pleb team, which is showing a similar pattern, and they're doing it very good. Old Cat is definitely the mouse, PLA mouse of the of the pleb team. Oh yeah, Old Cat is now close to aging. Same for Werewolf. Old Dirty, I believe, should have... Yeah, no, he needs some time to age. And Regazord here, well, again, same problem. He has the knowledge, but he does not have... He does not have units. Oh my god! Oh my god! This is the capital city of Old Dirty. What if he loses the city? And he's not even large yet. One, two, three. Ah, the farm saved it. The farm saved it. There's also a lot of river here that's passing through the choking point. So what's the plan here? Let's see. It looks like Regazor is trying to kill these units. Oh man, Old Dirty already has deleted his senate, so that's a good thing. His senate has been deleted. It should not be too much of a problem. But his army is behind. And I don't even see Regazor's army. Oh, Regazor's army is in New York. Capital moved to not the best place. I think this would be a much better place. Also, Regazor needs to make the city big as soon as possible. Oh man, their armies are split up. Their armies are split up. No, he cannot take it. He cannot take it. That's a huge army by Werewolf Man. There's no way. But remember guys, Old Dirty being Americans, once he ages, he gets the free monarchy upgrade. He can turn the game around. So it's not too late. But a nice move by PLA. Instead of going for the city, they're going for the wonder. And that's why I remember calling this out, that both of these wonders are in a very weird place. Regazor ages. So is Old Cat. Old Cat has always been close to Regazor. He ages, and I cannot believe Old Cat is aging before Werewolf Man, because Old Cat went through a lot of trouble initially when his city was about to be captured. Yep, Colossus has been destroyed. Old Cat is also building a wonder there. What happened to his eco? I wonder. Why is the eco so bad? I really hope that wherever his senate is, oh man, Old Dirty needs to click on monarchy as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Americans get free upgrades. Oh no, those are catapults. Those catapults are dead. Oh man, that just sucks. Yeah, a big mistake. No free government from Old Dirty yet. That's really sad, man. That's really sad. And with the army this big from Werewolf Man, he doesn't need to worry about anything at this point. Yeah, once Werewolf Man reaches the next age, these gun mahots are going to be too strong to take care. And maybe, well, these guys could even attack this city. This is this city of Ancona that they have captured. It's a boon for them. They could go to Montgomery or to whatever this is, Bononi. Fourth, science for Regazor. I hope Regazor also gets the monarchy. Oh, finally monarchy done by Old Dirty. Amazing, amazing. Now he can spam cavalry, and he can make it very difficult for the other team. The other team so far is still stuck with the H2 governments. I believe Regazor has the resource. He easily has resources to go for the upgrade, but he's going for extra military, which is also fine. With that extra military, now he gets the instant armor upgrade. I hope they don't play this passive because there is a lot of opportunity in this game. Old Dirty is going to some place, don't know where, but he's going somewhere. Let's see. Oh, there's a city of lions here. Maybe if they are splitting up anyway, better to split up and attack somewhere. City of Nantes and Lions, both are old cat cities. Let's see if the PLA can expect this attack. Come on, man, come on. How do you not have this city big? It hurts to see that this is still a small city. Oh man, no, Regazor. No. A city for a city. Maybe Regazor will... Oh man, he lost. Did he lose a lot? Oh no, there is no university, so no scholar loss. But Regazor, if... What's his army doing? Oh, there is a primary army and then he's got a secondary army doing something. Nice one. That's really nice. That's really nice. Old Dirty going for another city. This city of Hyderabad has a lot of stuff. This city has the farms, wood, metal mine. If it is captured, it's going to be great. At the same time, now Werewolf Man is coming for Washington. There's too much going on. There's attack on every front. Bononia has been taken back. Will Washington go down? I'm not sure, but we'll find out anyway. Nobody is going to protect their cities. It's just all in now. Werewolf Man has abandoned this city. He has accepted that it will be gone. Regazor is going to take the city. Yeah, he will take the city. Although there is no general here, the general would strongly amplify this army because of the armor. +4 armor here. Where is Regazor's army? Oh, Regazor's army is here. Yep, +6 armor here. Regazor captures the city of Nantes. Oh, and he just finds out that there is a castle there. He just finds out there's a castle there. Old Dirty captures the city of Hyderabad. Bad eco for Old Cat, and I'm assuming bad eco for Werewolf Man as well. Now the capital is Paris, and Regazor's secondary army is going to take it. Oh, this is a suicide mission, man. This is a suicide mission. Where is this bombard? No bombard for Werewolf Man. He's just going to die while his units try to attack this city. This is bad. I did not expect this from Werewolf. Let's see, not a lot of units from Old Dirty, so he may lose the city of Hyderabad again. Meanwhile, this secondary army from Regazor is advancing. So I still don't know if this was a throw or not. The Werewolf definitely wasted a lot of his army. If he had Siege attacking the city and his units taking care of everything else, he had double the army of any other player individually. Even right now, even after throwing away so much army, I think he can still beat this army. Oh, nice one. Really nice one by Regazor. Regazor has captured the city. Also, Regazor will be Enlightenment Age very soon. So it's clear that I think I can say that Regazor is better than Old Dirty, and he has played well. Although I would still not consider him outside this tournament's focus. He plays well, and he's got tons of potential. His boom is superb here. He could go for printing press very soon, but maybe for now his focus should be to take Paris. This was a bad priority for Werewolf. Werewolf is just here. He's trying to take this city which doesn't even have any consequence. Meanwhile, Old Cat lost his army while defending Werewolf, and Old Cat is now struggling to defend Paris. And good call by Old Dirty. He also sent some units there. I don't know where's Old Dirty's main army. Oh, it's here. I mean, there's no army left, but still there's something here. Oh my god, no. Werewolf left his units on stand ground. Oh shit. Does he know? It's like, did they replace Werewolf with a bot? What happened here? Okay, maybe Old Cat will survive this. Oh man, how did Werewolf become a bot? We'll never know. But Old Cat is probably very frustrated. Oh, Werewolf is the Old Cat of this game. He just forgot these units here, or maybe he just wants to keep the city idle. I don't know what it is, but as long as Werewolf is paying attention somewhere else, he's good. He's making siege, and actually he could go to come and attack Newark, but this Newark is very well defended. There's 2 towers, 1 castle, there is terracotta army there. There's just too many buildings. Once if Regazor clicks on the H button, that's it. There is no hope. He already has the highest eco. PLA had a huge army before, which they don't have right now. Oh, so Old Dirty lost the city of Washington. He lost a lot by losing this city. He lost all these farms, metal, wood, and 7 scholars. Werewolf still has a higher score than Old Cat, but I want to say Old Cat is the MVP of this game. He came back from dead, and he made it really difficult for Steppe nomads to win. I still don't know who's going to win, because since Old Dirty has lost the city, I don't think Old Dirty is in a good position as well. What is that resources? 600, 700,000. Oh man, that's a lot of resources. Old Cat has a bad eco, but Werewolf is fine. However, Werewolf does not have a good library research. Old Dirty just lost his library, so I don't know if he's going to make a new library or try to take back Washington. Okay, I see what's going on, guys. So I've been told by Old Dirty that this game, the replay is broken. So I see what's happening now. So the replay got broken for some reason, and I know who. He also messaged me who won. But let's continue. Yeah, maybe that explains why everything is so weird in this game. Why why these units are still on stand ground. But we'll continue. Let's see if the replay goes where it's supposed to. Old cat, yeah, old cat. I mean, why would he not care about his eco? That's too many spare resources. So somebody must have tried to hack or cheat. I don't know. It could be just Steam messing around. It could be the Chinese VPN. But this game, yeah, this game is broken. So I'm going to fast forward this. Oh yeah, when your merchants and villagers are accompanying your army, that's when you know the game's broken.
Move troops here.
HNZ, I'm not sure if it breaks for everybody. It should break for everybody ideally since it's the same file. But if it's breaking for Old Dirty, the only other player that I could ask for this replay is Rigasor, who I don't know. He's not in my friend list. And the PLA players, they are very rarely online. They use VPN, so I cannot contact them either. So we'll just have to wait to hopefully find out who wins. Although I would have loved to see this game because it was going in a good direction. They're talking about taking cities, but we cannot find out which city is being taken. So based on the chat, it looks like they are taking cities, and Steppe Nomad is capturing a lot of cities. It's also a very long game, man. 59 minutes. These guys spent like 4 or 5 hours. Okay, GG from Old Dirty. Thank you for pleasant games. And since it's coming from Old Dirty and he says thank you for pleasant games, I assume, yeah, PLA has lost this game. I would have loved to see this game. Maybe if Regazor, Old Cat, or Werewolf Man, if they have the replay of this game, please send it to me and I may cast it separately sometime later. Old Cat has resigned and Werewolf will soon do. Well played by Steppe Nomads. Highest kill is actually by Werewolf Man, but maybe that's because the game was broken. Nice game. That means this team advances to the next round. Let me check which team they're going to play against, since Steppe Nomads is in the round of 12 now. So I have the schedule in front of me, and Steppe Nomads are going to play Lat D. So good luck for that game. As I said, I'm not in front of my main computer. That's why I don't have everything set up. So I'm sorry, guys. I also realized that there is a lot of background noise in the stream, but it won't be there for the next one. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have some King of Sahara streams. Finally, everybody who has been waiting. I know that Lat1 is playing against EL1 right now, and we may also get EL2 versus PLA-5 tomorrow. Meanwhile, anybody who would like to play Crypto King 1v1, please enjoy. I'll see you all later. Bye bye. Nice one, Spirodon. Yeah, probably he played with the touchpad because his game style in the first two games was completely different than the third and fourth game. Maybe they tried to handicap themselves for a fair game against PLA. But to PLA's defense, they also did very well in the third and fourth game. I'm still surprised that they lost the fourth game. I don't know what happened here. Maybe we'll find out when somebody sends us the new replay.
Hey, well, I know that it's hard to get you to believe me, but I just want you to know that if you're ever feeling down or depressed, and you just feel like everything's wrong with your life and you want it to stop, just know that there are people there for you, whether you're aware of it or not. It's a really hard time for you, I promise you. It just takes time and a little bit of effort. I know you won't believe me at first, but you just have to have a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope. If you're listening to this, just know that I believe in you. You can do it. want you to know that if you're ever feeling down or depressed, and you just feel like everything's wrong with your life and you want it to stop, just know that there are people there for you, whether you're aware of it or not. It's a really hard time for you, but I promise you, it just takes time and a little bit of effort. I know you won't believe me at first, but you just have to have a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope. If you're listening to this, just know that I believe in you. You can do it. Hey, well, I know that it's hard to get you to believe me, but I just want you to know that if you're ever feeling down or depressed, and you just feel like everything's wrong with your life and you want it to stop, just know that there are people there for you, whether you're aware of it or not. It's a really hard time for you, but I promise you, it just takes time and a little bit of effort. I know you won't believe me at first, but you just have to have a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope. If you're listening to this, just know that I believe in you.